There's something strange on the weather map that we haven't seen there in so long that I hardly recognize the word. Cool.
Wave. Cool. It's not going to get cool, John. It'll get a little chilly toward the middle and the end of this week.
I don't believe it.
Listen, John, tomorrow is the first day of autumn. The autumnal equinox occurs tomorrow at 4:09 in the afternoon, and by about 9 tomorrow night, it'll feel like it. Have the forecast for you next.
All right.
We had a few clouds today that were a little disturbing to us weather people that didn't think they were going to happen as thick as they did this morning. No showers occurred from them, unfortunately, and they thinned enough in the afternoon to bring our temperature up to 98. That is not a record, but it's close to it. 78 was last night's low. We are currently 97 degrees, 34% humidity. Falling barometer, we've had gusty winds at times up to about 28 miles an hour, and no precipitation officially at the airport or unofficially anywhere else for that matter. Now let's take a look at the latest sequence of color satellite pictures. This is around 8 o'clock last night, and through the night we had some heavy thunder showers. If we start the sequence in northern Louisiana that moved into Mississippi, and watched little bands of showers move across the Dallas-Fort Worth area, reinforced by others that developed back towards San Angelo, Abilene area, and moved across us during the day, and that's what we were seeing this morning. And at the end of the sequence, there is still a good deal of clouds to be seen in most directions from north central Texas. Matter of fact, there's some scattered showers down through the Houston area. None out west, despite the fact we see some clouds out there. Let's go live to the National Weather Service radar in Galveston, Texas, and see what they are plotting at this point. Here is Fort Worth, Dallas right here, and to the College Station southward to Houston, widely scattered areas, very small areas indeed of rain, and also through Louisiana, south of Baton Rouge, north of Lake Charles, we see a little bit of activity, but the rest of the Gulf is clear until we get way down south to Honduras. I'll talk about that in a minute. But first, let's take a look at the 5-state regional map temperatures at this hour. 5 o'clock, 97 here, 95 at Shreveport. While they had highs in the 90s yesterday, both they and Houston cooled off to temperatures in the 70s by about 6 o'clock because of rain showers. That won't happen today. Elsewhere, you can see temperatures mostly in the 90s. Our winds will be southerly, 10 to 20 miles an hour. Gusty tomorrow afternoon, a chance of showers as we get a front, not even in the picture yet, coming out of Kansas and Colorado. And then when the front passes tomorrow night, we'll switch to northerly and die down a little bit, but it should be refreshing. Now let's take a look at the forecast for tomorrow morning at 7 o'clock, showing a cool wave coming in from Arctic regions, trans-Canada air mass, actually moving across the northern plains, and has cooled off Denver to a low tonight of 40 degrees, the same at Salt Lake City and Bismarck. We will have a high of 74, scattered showers overnight across Oklahoma in the vicinity of the front as it approaches our area. That chance moves across us tomorrow afternoon, but don't look for a whole bunch of rain. I don't think we'll see any. Scattered rain showers up the eastern seaboard and Appalachian regions, but the main rain area will be in the Great Lakes states. Quickly, out of the picture, down south of Mexico in Honduras off their coast is Tropical Storm Hermione, and it is now moving to the west-northwest, could possibly penetrate Yucatan and Belize in the next 48 hours. It is a minimal average tropical storm. It could be a minimal hurricane before the night is over. They're watching it very carefully, and flash flooding is a problem in Central America. 57, cloudy skies at Mexico City tonight. What about the Dallas-Fort Worth area? Well, I think you're going to like this one. 74 tonight. Fairly average evening. You're pretty used to it, but tomorrow, the first day of autumn, will not be what we've been experiencing for a while. 95 for a high, but then partly cloudy, chance of showers tomorrow night, a low of 65. That should be interesting, and a high of only 85 on Tuesday. Again, a slight chance of showers remain right on through Wednesday, but it's only about a 30% chance. Daytime highs averaging 85 degrees, nighttime lows in the mid-60s, and we will get progressively cooler, oh so slowly, toward Friday. Nighttime lows 61, high 81. That's what I've been wanting to predict for a long time, and I think this is going to happen. Big changes are happening in the upper atmosphere. The jet stream is beginning to come down from the polar regions, and I'll have a pretty detailed explanation of that on the 10 o'clock update at 10:25.
Okay. Thank you very much, Steve.